So I know what you're doing, and I would like to remind you of a time where we all went to Central Park together.
Nick Jonas gets super awkward in a new video where he dishes about his past relationships with both Miley Cyrus and Selena Gomez. There's truly no better way to make someone feel awkward than to hook them up to a heart rate monitor and ask them about their exes. Nick Jonas just went on BBC Radio 1's Breakfast Show and did the Heart Monitor Challenge with Nick Grimshaw, which is basically a game in which celebs get hooked up to a heart rate monitor and are then asked about uncomfortable things in attempts to make their heart rate rise.
Okay, so your heart rate now, Nick Jonas, is around like mid to late 60s. We're on a 67 right now.
Yeah.
It's very calm, it's very stable.
Very calm.
What we're gonna do now is try and raise that heart rate, okay?
To kick off the challenge, Nick's brother Joe Jonas made an appearance via video and asked Nick to tell the story of when a girl referred to herself as Mama, and Nick thought she was actually talking about her mother. As soon as the question was asked, you could tell Nick was extremely uncomfortable.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, 81.
Okay. 91.
Okay,
Thanks
94.
for that, Joe. It was basically, one of my earlier sexual encounters.
Okay.
And she said something about, come to mom or whatever it was. And I said, your mother's here.
Then, to make things even more awkward, Miley Cyrus's song 7 Things was brought up, as many believed it to be about her and Nick's relationship. So naturally, Nick Grimshaw asked if Miley ever directly told Nick that the song was about him, to which he said this.
Never directly, but she's wearing the dog tag in this thing that I gave her.
Right.
When I was 14 or something.
So how did you feel when that came out? You're like, I am 14.
And then, just when you think that things couldn't possibly get more awkward, another ex is mentioned, Selena Gomez. But not just mentioned. Selena, like Joe, also made an appearance via video and asked Nick to talk about the time they all went to Central Park.
We were very private about our relationship, and she was unhappy that her Central Park experience was ruined by the fact that I walked about 20 feet away from her.
Even though Nick's heart rate went up pretty high when he told that story, nothing could compare to when Jack Black randomly made an appearance and told Nick that Game of Thrones star Emilia Clarke was a huge fan and just asked him if Nick wanted to ride the dragon tonight, to which Nick responded like this.
His heart. Whoa, it's going up now! Delayed reaction! Wow! The ride the dragon! You got a little ride over the red face!
Wow, that even made me feel uncomfortable, so I can't even imagine how Nick was feeling. But now I gotta turn it over to you guys. Which part of Nick's heart rate monitor challenge made you cringe the most? Let me know all your thoughts and feelings down in the comments, and when you're done with that, click right over here to hear all the deets on the Jonas Brothers reactivating their Instagram account. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today on Clevver News. I'm your host, Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.